Welcome back to the RedBeard Outdoors podcast. I'm Jonathan, your host, and here at RedBeard Outdoors, I talk about faith, family, fitness, and the outdoors. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Today being Tuesday, it's Tinkering Tuesday, so we talk about mindset, gear reviews, etc. Today, I'm bringing to you something that is really important, in my opinion, for anyone out there that's getting out there hiking, even in your muck boots maybe, if you're out there hunting at all, if you're out there doing any type of outdoors activity, I highly recommend this item, and we're going to get into it here in a second. Every Saturday, we have a full-length episode, hour to an hour and a half, where I go in and have a conversation with someone that may be an expert in their field. Maybe it's someone that just has an amazing story and everything in between, guys. I have amazing guests on. We touch on the faith, family, fitness, and the outdoors, how it's inspired their journey in whatever it may be that their journey is. And then every other Thursday, we have a why First Phorm and First Phorm Outdoors episode, why you should join the First Phorm Outdoors community, why I've chosen to have First Phorm in my life, and why these people, everyone from marathon runners to people that simply enjoy camping and getting outdoors and want to live longer, and also people that are hunters, anglers, etc., why First Phorm is such an important role in their life as well. Now, guys, what I would ask from you is subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, I really appreciate if you would subscribe to the channel. Let's continue this growth moving forward. Also, if you're listening on the audio-only platform, whether it be Spotify or Apple, leave a review and click the follow button. That way you can get notified every time a podcast comes out. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. And that's a free way that you can support the channel. Also, if you're listening to this in the month of May, go back and check out the Garmin giveaway that I'm doing all the way through the month of May, where you get to pick out either a Garmin Messenger or a Garmin Instinct watch. The winner is going to get that. Along with all the way through June 7th, we have a Hunt of a Lifetime giveaway, over $9,000 package through First Phorm and First Phorm Outdoors. Check the link out down below. None of these giveaways, guys, between the BlackOvis $500 plus giveaway that I'm doing over on Instagram, the Garmin giveaway, and the First Phorm giveaway, none of them require purchases. Just go get entered. So go check it out, guys. The links are all down below. Now, let's get into something that I find super important that I wear on a daily basis and something that you could apply to your life as well. Also, a way that you can get it a little bit easier into your budget, why this would fit your needs. So, first and foremost, you're going to see this boot, guys. This is the crispy Laponia 3s. These now have the, you can see, they're still new. So, with that being said, guys, these boots are fantastic. You can see there's some dirt on there where I've worn them outside, messed around with them a little bit. Forgot that sticker was there. Haven't put them all the way through their paces, obviously. But the fit of these boots compared to the Laponia 2s that I had are fantastic. And I love that they added the Vibram sole. As you can see there, there's the Vibram sole. So this boot is outstanding. It's got the GTX, so the Laponia 3 GTXs. These boots are awesome. They're super lightweight. They're a 2-flex on the 1 to 5 scale from Crispy. And I liked my Laponia 2s a lot. They were my backup boot last year and my main hiking boot whenever I'd go out with the family. But these have taken their place. The toe box is a little bit wider than the Laponia 2s. And the Vibram sole. Those are my two main takeaways as far as the upgrades and differences between these and the Laponia 2s. I'd highly recommend that you take a look at them. Great boot. Go get them on BlackOvis. You can use my code RedBeard10 to save 10% off. Plus, there's free shipping over there at BlackOvis. Go check it out, guys. But the main thing I want to talk about today is this right here. So these are my SheepFeet. Excuse me. And you can tell they have formed to my feet. That's why they're all curved. And let's see if we can get them to focus here. There we go. Now, there are two types of SheepFeet that I'm going to go over with you guys. These are the ones that I wore in my boots while I was hunting all this last season. So right now, the way that you do it is you go online, you place your order, they send you an impressions kit. Hopefully you have someone, it's recommended that you have someone available to help you with the impressions kit. You send it back to them, and then you get your SheepFeet back in 4 to 6 weeks. unless you pay for the rush order, which costs a little bit more. But guys, these things were outstanding all during this last season. There are some amazing options out there as far as aftermarket insoles, custom insoles, but these take the boot. These things are fantastic. So as you can see here, that hard insole goes to about here. And then after that, you can pick your foam. So we're going to go over a couple of the different options, but I want to remind you before you go anywhere else or go and look them up, remember that one, they are HSA and FSA approved. So you are able to go in and use your HSA, FSA if you have that through your job. That makes it obviously fit a little bit better into your budget. And then on top of that, you can use code RedBeard and save 10% on your order. All of that is going to make it a little bit more budget friendly. Now we're going to go over the different options and what I recommend personally, what I've used, how I use them, and what I do going forward. So when they ship it back to you, it's this full length, like it's got a huge thing. You can tell it's a little bit jagged where I cut it out myself. But basically when you get your impression back or your insole back from SheepFeet, what you do is you go and take the insole from the boot or the shoe that you're using them in. And it's recommended that you use the smaller, say different shoes have different toe boxes, etc. Use the smaller fitting insole, lay it over top of whatever the main big one is that comes with it, and then you cut it out. I drew with a Sharpie and then cut it out along that line. So that's the basics. That's how you do it. You get the impression, you send it back to them, super quick turnaround. With this, there's a couple different options that you'll see on the site. So I chose the deluxe foam, which is the double thick foam here, double thickness width here for my boots. Now, on the boots, I wanted a little extra cushion. I want a little extra support. So I went with the deluxe foam. That's that option. There's also a standard option that we'll get into in a little bit. Also, the heel stabilizer. I highly recommend getting the heel stabilizers. This piece right here. So normally your insole will be curved like that. You can get the heel stabilizer on it, and that is the piece that you use that I recommend in your boots. It just, again, allows your heels to be a little bit more stable in the boots, to not roll around if there is any kind of movement like that in your boots. So this heel stabilizer was a game changer as well. It just added more stability to my boot, less strain on the calves as you're hiking up or down, mountains. And again, this foam insert just did fantastic. So you can tell, again, that's a little curved from all the usage. Kind of forms to your feet there. So it's just an amazing foam. And that's what I use on all of my boots when I'm heading out. Now, if you're able to get 2 pairs, I recommend getting the standard pair without the heel stabilizer for your normal shoes, your everyday shoes. Now, you can get the standard foam, which the standard foam's a little bit thinner, or you can get the deluxe foam, which again is going to give you more support, more cushion. I personally prefer that. Now, if you get the deluxe foam and your shoes are already fitting kind of tight prior to you getting this insert, you may have to do a half size up depending on the shoe. I would just keep that in mind if you're going to go with the deluxe foam. If you go with the standard, which is great for, again, everyday use, along with the no heel stabilizer for everyday use, your tennis shoes, your church shoes, etc. That is what I would recommend personally. I don't find any slippage. I don't find any issues with it fitting into my shoe. It does a great job. And again, the standard with the no heel stabilizer is going to be great for your everyday shoe. So with that being said, guys, I absolutely love these. These things are awesome. They are a local company here in Utah. They've been doing it for generations, making these insoles, and they're just getting better. And there's some new things coming from them. Stay tuned for that as well, as far as the process goes and how they're able to just do an amazing job already as it is. And they're just continuing to improve their process and get better and better. I'm really stoked for that. I went down and visited with Caleb and his family, and I'm really excited to show you guys what's coming out. So with that being said, guys, go check out SheepFeet. Don't forget to use code RedBeard, and you can use your HSA and FSA accounts so that you can fit it even better into your budget. It is something that would be considered a health expense because when you're out in the mountains, your feet are super important. No matter how many miles you're putting on, no matter how much weight you're carrying into the backcountry or out of backcountry, you want to make sure your feet are taken care of. SheepFeet does that for you. So make sure you go over, check out SheepFeet. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below, guys. I'm really excited to share that with you guys. This is one of those piece of gear items that you just don't talk about a lot, but it makes a world of a difference. So go check it out. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And of course, get out, live your life, and love it.